San Jose, we are back. Now, we are up here at the playoffs of season number 3, and yeah, I think we're ready to get into this. So, or are we season number 4? We're season number 4. Okay, yeah. Up at the playoffs of season number 4. So, I'm just going to show you guys the lines we're running with right here. This is until Eklund gets back for that line 1. He's going to be our line 1 winger. But until then, we got Zetterlund on that first line, LeBanc, Zucker, Middlestat on the second. You guys can see the third and the fourth. This is what we're running for defense. So not too bad. And then our goalies. So that is what we have. We're going to have to run it like this, obviously, until Eklund comes back. But I don't hate our chances. We do have the Colorado Avalanche in round number 1. So I think we are ready to jump right into it. So our next break is going to be May 15th if we get that far in the playoffs, because we got to do some more scouting. But until then, let's just go ahead and get right up to it. So what we're going to do is simulate until we have an elimination game. So automatically sim until game 4. And then we are going to do those slow sims and watch the elimination games. So let's go ahead and get right up into it. Getting up to game 4 here. Game 1 is an OT loss. Game 2 we win, and game 3 we win. So we are actually up 2-1. So we got to go one game at a time for now. And there's another loss. So I think that is the AHL team. So I'm just going to hit best lines. I'm pretty sure that's the AHL squad. We can go ahead and check just to make sure. Make sure none of the lines got weird. Let's see. Because I know that Eklund isn't back. It says Eklund's back, but it says a playable injury. I don't know if I want to play him with an injury. You know what? Let's just see. I mean, it can't be awful, so we're going to go ahead and get Bordelot in there. We're going to go ahead and get Gregor up on that third line. And there we go. All right, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. All right, sorry about that. Had to take a phone call. So we are back here. We have Eklund in the lineup. I'm just going to take one look at the injury report and see what it says. Is it playable? It says sprained ankle, playable injury. I don't want him getting re-injured. I don't want him missing the rest of the playoffs because of it. And, you know, possibly stunting that elite medium. He's only 22, right? 22, maybe 23. He's 24, but he could still grow off of that. So I'm going to go ahead and get him out of there. We're going to go ahead and get Zucker back up there. We're going to go ahead and get Corey Perry back up there. And we're going to go ahead and get Giovanni Smith out. So, or get Giovanni Smith in. So, yeah, I don't want him playing on an injury because it could just get way worse, turn his durability way down. And I'm not in the mood for that. So we're going to go ahead and get him out of there. We're just going to run the rest of this series like this. And hopefully we can take this series. Eklund will be back here. So as long as we win one of these games, Eklund will be back for game 7. So let's go. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, we're not on an elimination game yet. Who's going to win this one? We do. So we now get to win 1 out of 2. So let's see how this goes. Here we go. We're back at home against Colorado. We got to get it done here. Period number 1, round number 1 to eliminate the Colorado Avalanche. Let's see if we can do it. Here we go. 1-1 in the first. Corey Perry does get a goal. All right. Period number 2. They do go up 2-1. Come on. Here we go. Let's bring this one back. We got a power play. Oh, it's a long one too, and no goals on it, man. We still have possession here. We're firing off shots. Caught up. We have like 15 shots in this period, but come on, man. We just got to beat them once. Oh, and they get an empty netter. Daniel Sprong. Oh. All right. Well, there you have it. I mean, it's going to game 7, but we have Eklund back now. We should at least for sure have him back. So let's get up to this next game. Let's get our top line back in form. And let's go ahead and take round 1. Let's get out of round 1. That's what I want to do. So give me 1 second. I'm going to edit the lines and we'll be right back for game number 7. All right. So we have the lines edited. We're going to hop into game number 7 here. Hopefully we can make round number 2. So let's see how this goes. We're hopping straight in here. Here we go. Period number 1. Nobody has a lead. Colorado is wildly outshooting us, but here we go. Period number 2. Ah, and we go down 1-0, man. Oh, we just have the hardest luck in the playoffs, man. We faced Colorado twice in round number 1. All right. Gotta somehow bring it back. We're getting outshot like crazy, though. Come on, 5 minutes left. Our goalie is doing everything he can, man. Oh, and another round 1 elimination. All right. Well, I will catch you guys when we are up at the draft. All right, so we're going to hop back in here. We've got the Colorado Avalanche as the Stanley Cup champions, and the Calder Cup champions are actually the Barracuda again. So hopefully that'll help our younger guys grow a bit down there. I think it would be really nice to see like Yakola really grow down there. But we are pretty much up here at the draft, so we're going to go ahead and hop right into draft. Let's see, do we have any guys retiring? We do. So one of the coaches for the Barracuda and one of the coaches for the Sharks we're going to have to sign new guys for. That should be okay, though. Let's go ahead and hop into the draft here. So, I don't think we're trading anything away for picks. I don't think we're doing that. We have, let's see, so draft board and projected picks. So we have our first, second, and third rounders, so we can still get some decent players. Even our fourth rounder, we might be able to snag somebody up, but yeah, we've got some decent players we can grab up. I was checking out the draft class before this, so just go ahead and hop up to our pick here. Let's see, any steals? Doesn't look like any so far. So the top 5 you've got, let's see, 5th is Bradley Barney, a medium elite roll top 6. He's already 80 overall. You got Bankston, who's got 4 X factors, as well as his elite medium. He's a power forward with an 82 out of the draft. Orlando Romano, same thing, 82 out of the draft. Looking pretty good. Nice little sniper there with some good X factors. You got Sjostrom, 2 X factors, center, medium, elite, power forward, another power forward. And then you got, an 84 coming out of the draft. Another power forward. What the heck? Big tipper, crease crasher, truculent, stick him up and all alone. So, going to be a good player for them. Let's go ahead and make our pick here at 20th overall. Now, I'm going to sort by... So we do have an elite high goalie here. We could take him technically in the second round and we can get someone else. Elite high is definitely something I want to grab up. Sylvain St. Jacques. Yeah, that can definitely be our goalie of the future. But, I mean, so this could be our... an elite low. Would I rather just have like a top 6? Let's see, scout rank. I mean, we have Zachary Cornet. NHL ETA is 3 years. Another defenseman here, 3 years. Top 4 or top 6? Amari Marks. That could be a decent guy right there. Not 100% sure. Zachary Cornet. I mean, we're gonna get an elite guy for sure. I'm thinking we want to grab that goalie if we only have one option. But we're going to go with... We don't need more centers, I don't think. Or do we? No, I think we actually do need centers. Yeah, let's grab up Zachary Cornet, then a top 6 center. We might be able to turn him into something. Let's get up to pick number 52 here. And let's see what we got. So an elite low guy right here. That wouldn't actually be bad, but I don't want to pass up on this. I mean, could we potentially get him with our 3rd round pick? I don't think we will. And I don't want to risk it. I'm going to grab him now. Yeah, elite high. I really like that. Let's see. So there's an elite medium player gone. All right, let's see. Do we have any others? No elite mediums, but we do have some elite lows here we could take a chance on. Christoph Braun. He's got gem, but we can definitely take him later in the draft. We can take him with our 4th round pick. So we're going to go ahead and grab up Gary Schmalz. Yeah, that's good with me. Another elite low, and then go here, and then we can take up that gem guy. Yeah, there also is a top 4 medium still left for defenseman. I don't know. This guy has a gem. Christoph Braun. The weaknesses is character, lacks size. Character, lacks size, and reach are his... Yeah, I mean, he's only 5'9", which is why they say that, but what player type is he? He's a 2-way forward? Potentially. We're going to go ahead and take him because he's got the gem. He's got the gem tag. I'm going to take him up. He's a sniper. Okay. So not a two-way forward. He is a sniper. Let's see. So I think we're just going straight to round 7 now. Yep. Let's see if there's randomly anything left that we only know about. I mean, Tursunbayev, Alexander Tursunbayev, kind of like, I don't know. I mean, Guy Brassois, he's got that scout recommendation, so sure, we'll take him. Bottom 6, meh. All right, so there is the draft. I will come back for the re-sign phase and show you guys what kind of contracts we got to offer. All right, so coming back in here, we do have 3 contracts offered. They aren't any big guys. We did end up releasing Jason Zucker. The only ones we offered were Bystet, Co, and Weisblatt, all AHL players. We have actually enough forwards to just go into the next year. Hopping over to defensemen here, I haven't offered anything, but we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. As far as Broberg goes, I think I'm actually going to pass up on Broberg. So we're going to go ahead and release Broberg because we could potentially sign someone, or Yakola will get an overall jump and he will be ready to play. So we have enough defensemen as well. Virgilio is also there. So we're going to have enough defensemen. Thrun is top 6, 76, 70, yeah, 26, 78. So we're not going to re-sign him. Gowenki, we can go ahead and re-sign for the AHL. Let's see who else we have. So, I mean, our top 6 plus a depth guy, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to grab Furlong. Let's go ahead and grab him up at a 2-way. That's 5. And then 6 at Cahill. We could just grab up Jokela and put him there. Yeah, sure. That's good with me. Let's give Jokela some time there. And then Bushore can just be our depth guy. So Cahill, we don't need. I actually do kind of want to hold on to this guy in case he gets a random huge jump. But other than that, we don't really have anybody else there. And as far as goalies, I mean, we can keep using Pritchett. Osgood did jump up to the same overall. So realistically, we're just going to run with our 2 young studs here. We're going to go Osgood and Pritchett. And then Kakinen actually jumped up to an 86 and got X-ray. Okay. So now he's on a great deal as an 86 overall goalie at 1.8. He's on a great deal. Makiniemi can still be our backup. All right, so there we go. Let's go ahead and advance day, see if everybody signs or not. We're just going to spam through it. All right, so it looked like everybody signed. Let's go to all skaters. We know we don't have any goalies. And then let's go all expiring. Nobody. Okay, so the next thing is unsigned. Any last minute guys we for sure want to sign to get playing right now? I don't think so. So we're going to go ahead and leave these guys. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and leave all these guys. We have a lot of elite low guys as well that we could potentially move for like picks for next year or something. So there you go. There is our re-sign phase, and we're going to go ahead and jump over to the free agency. So I'll see you guys in a second. All right, you guys. So we are here up at free agency, and we have something interesting here. We have Quinn Hughes. Now, lead edges, wheels, tape to tape, send it, yoink, and born leader. I mean, this would definitely be a guy that would probably fuel us past that first round, right? And I mean, other than that, there are legitimately no defensemen in free agency. I'm going to try it. I'm going to pay him. I'm going to pay him good, and I'm going to try it. Quinn Hughes going from Vancouver all the way down to San Jose, staying on that western side. So his body doesn't have to adjust to a new time. He's just going way south, getting to a warm place. So I'm going to go ahead and offer him the 15 mil. That's the only player we need. We don't need anybody else in this draft or in this free agency. Our team is pretty full except for defense. So I am going to go ahead and offer Quinn Hughes a $15 million contract at 7 years. We can move him if we need to. He's got a 91 overall, so we aren't locked into something that we won't be able to get rid of. So let's go ahead and offer that contract. I will come back to you if he accepts. All right. So Quinn Hughes did end up signing with the San Jose Sharks. I know that might mean money issues in the future, but we're going to figure it out. We now have Quinn Hughes. So I think that is going to be it for this offseason. I already took care of coaches. We had no scouts that were expiring, so that's all done. I'm going to go ahead and sim to the next season, and I will show you guys the lines when we get there. All right, so up here at the next season, these are the lines we're going to run with for year number 5 at this point, season number 5. We do still have Corey Perry at 42 years old. We'll see if he can stay healthy. If not, or we'll see if he can even stay competent. If not, we do have depth for him. As far as our defense, we are running Quinn Hughes with Korchinski, Ferraro with Price on the second line, and then we're going to have Chikrin and Yakola on the third. The reason I dropped Chikrin down, one is for chemistry purposes. With these two guys up here, they get +2. But the other reason is getting a veteran like Chikrin with Matty Yakola. Hopefully we can get Yakola growing. I was expecting him, especially as a 7th overall pick, I was really expecting him to be like 83, 84, even 85 by now. But, I mean, can't do too much complaining. He's an elite medium, and he is growing consistently. Hoping he can get to like 85, 86 by the time he's done growing. But there you have it. And then Kakinen did keep his 86 with his X-ray. So team is looking pretty good now. I can't really complain too much about that. Our power play should be great with Eklund, Draisaitl, Cousins, Korchinski, and Hughes. But yeah, it looks like we are looking pretty good and pretty set up for season number 5. So we're going to go ahead and hop into that simulation for season 5 in the next video. I will catch you guys there. Peace.